Hey lawn lovers, it's time to put down some summer fertilizer. I'll be using a product from Greenview called Turf Nurture. It's not a purely organic product, but most of the nitrogen comes from organic ingredients such as feather, meat, and bone meal. It's July 23rd today, so it's the middle of summer here. Normally I would try to do this at the beginning of summer, but you can use this product anytime in the growing season. I have two 25-pound bags that will cover 7,500 square feet each, for a total of 50 pounds to cover 15,000 square feet. The catch is that I have 16,000 square feet of lawn, so I'll need to spread it out a little bit thinner than recommended. I find it easier to spread evenly if I divide my lawn into two areas: the front and side yards and the backyard. The front and side yards total 3,260 square feet, and the back is 12,740 square feet. The math is pretty easy. 3,260 divided by 12,740 equals 0.256, or 25.6%. 0.256 times 50 pounds equals 12.8 pounds. I weighed that out into these three containers for the front and side yards. The rest will be for the backyard. I like to spread it in two passes to avoid any streaks or stripes, and I found that setting my spreader to about 3/4 of the recommended setting will get me close to the proper setting for two passes. I always start on the smallest section of the lawn, so that I can make an adjustment to the setting if I need to on the small area before I try a larger area. Don't worry, organic fertilizers like this are very forgiving and won't cause any problems if you don't get them spread out perfectly. You could even use them as a tool to help you get comfortable using a new spreader. Most lawn experts agree that you shouldn't really fertilize cool season lawns in the summer, except for when you water frequently and remove clippings while mowing. Their main concern is that most inorganic fertilizers supply most or all of its nitrogen in raw chemical form that may even burn your lawn in the summer. However, organic fertilizers provide very little raw nitrogen. Instead, it supplies organic compounds that can be slowly broken down into nitrogen by the soil organisms that live in your lawn and soil without risk of burning your lawn. The cool part of this is that organisms that break down your organic fertilizer also break down all the old dead grass blades that collect on the surface of the soil deep within your lawn. These organisms are much more active in the warmer summer months, so you need to feed them when they need it the most. And if you feed and encourage those organisms, they will effectively do your annual spring raking for you by eating up all the old dead grass every summer. You can see here that the backyard is a little bit drought stressed. Curiously, it seems to show up better on camera than it does to my naked eye. Maybe I could use my cell phone camera to help me see when my lawn first begins to need some water. In any case, it's always a good idea to give your lawn some water after fertilizing. Hey, don't miss the next video. It's time for a midsummer mow. Until then, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button, and then ring the bell that pops up next to it. That way you won't miss the next video. Now quit dinging around, you can do it! Here's a little checkup on how the pepper and tomato garden is doing. Here are my wife's flowers. And I finally got around to putting in some peas and beans on the 29th of June, or about 3 weeks ago. Hey, don't forget to wash that spreader. It'll last a lot longer if you do.